You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge James Del Conte, where two contestants are given the opportunity to present their cases. The ultimate decision is down to Judge D himself. You're about to be judged.
What's up, guys? My name is Elijah Lopez, and me and my chain here, and we do not believe hot dogs are a sandwich.
I'm Xander Yergi, and I know hot dog is a sandwich, and you can't tell me otherwise.
All rise for the Honorable Judge D.
Please be seated. Today, Elijah Lopez and Xander Yergi are here to debate one of the oldest questions known to man. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Each defendant will be given 1 minute to present their case, starting with Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, for all my life, I believed a hot dog was not a sandwich. You know, picture a sandwich with 2 pieces of bread with something in between. When you think of a sandwich, what comes to mind? Not a hot dog. Webster's Dictionary defines a sandwich as 2 or more slices of bread with filling in between. Exhibit A, this is a diagram of a sandwich. There are 2 clearly defined slices of bread, and a hot dog can be eaten with or without a roll. A roll is 1 split piece of bread, therefore a hot dog is not a sandwich. Envision a ham sandwich. Take away the bread, what do you have? You just have ham. Now picture a hot dog. Take away the bun, still got a hot dog. A hot dog without a roll is still a hot dog. You do not buy a pre-assembled hot dog, but it is still a hot dog. Exhibit B, this is a diagram of a hot dog. The hot dog rests in the bun, but is still a hot dog even without. I rest my case.
Thank you, Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's talk about the types of sandwiches. Your typical 2 slices of bread sandwich, like Eli said, but there's another, a hoagie. A single hoagie roll or bun split down the middle with delectable meat inside, like in Exhibit C, a picture of a hoagie. You will notice that the roll is intact. It is one roll that proves that a hot dog is not a sandwich, then neither is a hoagie. Now let me ask you this. What is another name for a hoagie? A sub. Now let me ask you this. What is another name for a sub? A Subway sandwich. I rest my case.
Thank you, Mr. Yergi. We'll take a couple minutes to deliberate. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All rise. Judge D is going to present his decision. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Please be seated. In the case of is a hot dog a sandwich, you both made compelling cases. However, it's my opinion that a hot dog is not a sandwich. Case dismissed.
Yeah, you know how we do things around here. So thankful to have won the argument. Hot dogs are in fact not a sandwich. So thankful to be here. I would definitely come back again.
I don't think I could do this anymore. I've never been more humiliated in my life. I need to go call my mom.
Has this ever happened to you? Got a bad grade on a test? Teacher giving too much homework? Call me, Jacob Wiskowski, and I'll get you the representation you deserve. I'm not afraid to take on the toughest cases. Got points off for a late assignment? I'll serve your teacher. Being bullied? Take them to court. Cafeteria food not living up to expectations? I'll make sure they get their just desserts. So call me, Jacob Wiskowski, lawyer at school, at 1-800-YOU-JUST-GOT-SERVED. That's 1-800-YOU-JUST-GOT-SERVED.
I'm Chloe Drews, and if water's wet, then I'm best friends with the Queen of England. But I'm not, so.
Hi, my name is Brad Blinderman, and I think water is wet, and anyone who thinks otherwise is wrong.
All rise for the Honorable Judge D.
Please be seated. Today, Chloe Drews and Brad Linderman are here in court to debate a topic that's sending waves throughout the world. Is water wet? Each defendant will have up to 1 minute to present their case, starting with Ms. Drews.
Thank you, Your Honor. Water. When you spill water on yourself, you become wet. The water gets on your clothes and on your skin. Your clothes are now soaked. By definition, wet is an adjective when an object is covered or saturated with water or another liquid. Water makes things wet, but is not wet itself. Now, here is my example. Pouring water into a cup. It becomes one big puddle of water that is not wet, but it makes what it touches wet. This cup, which is holding water, is wet. The water is inside, however, it is not making the other molecules wet. They're just joining together. I rest my case.
Thank you, Ms. Drews. Mr. Linderman, your time starts now.
Thanks. Water is wet. There's literally no way it isn't. Water makes stuff wet because it is wet. If you put your hand in water, it becomes wet. There isn't anything else I can even say. Water is wet. You people have no proof otherwise. You see this? Water is wet. You're wrong.
Hey, order!
What are
Order
you
in the
waiting
court.
for?
Gavin,
Say that
get rid of
water's
him.
wet.
No.
It's
Clear the
wet.
court. Thank you, Gavin. We'll be right back with the verdict.
All rise. Judge D is back to present his decision.
Please be seated. After thoughtful deliberation, I've reached a verdict. And that verdict is that's good. That water is not wet.
Yes.
Case dismissed.
See, I told you, Queen Elizabeth isn't my best friend. And that's kind of sad, but it's fine, because I won, because water isn't wet. So I'm gonna go call her up and let her know I won, and she'll probably leave me on voicemail again. I won't cry about it this time, I promise. Don't worry.
This is ridiculous. Water is wet. Judge D, she's a psychopath. Judge D, you gotta believe me. Water is wet.
No.
Water,
No, come on.
it's wet. Water is wet.